Hey everyone, and welcome to the fourth spooky video game series that I'm going to be playing through, Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. I had mentioned at the end of my Clive Barker's Undying playthrough that I'd be getting started on the next game I was going to play in a week's time. Well, it actually hasn't been a week's time, it's only been a couple of days, 3 days or so, because, for those of you watching this in the future, it's actually November 23rd, 2023, so it is Thanksgiving Day, and being a holiday, and me just having an extra day off and some extra time, I figured why not get this started now. So to be clear, I will still be doing my recordings on Monday nights and then uploading early Tuesday morning my time. But for this first one, figure, hey, let's get this going now. I want to point out, so when I do these recordings, I always take the time to make sure the sound is set properly so you can hear me but also hear the game. Sometimes it's a little tricky, like Clive Barker's Undying was very weird, partly because it was such an old game. Just to show you, let's go into the options here. Graphics, I've already set all this stuff up. The master volume, you can see you can't control like sound effects, voices, ambience, all that. It's just master volume, and I have it at 1 out of 10. Like I had to go all the way down. So I did a test listening to the video myself. It sounds like it's pretty good, so this is what we're gonna go with. I really can't do anything else. But yeah, that's a little bit of background on what's going on with the game. Now about the game itself, Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, I had said that I wanted to do a game that was related to a game I had already played. And I went with Amnesia, Machine for Pigs for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want there to be too much of a gap between games that are part of a series. So I did Amnesia, The Dark Descent as my first playthrough. And it's been 2 games, 2 long games, or longer games, especially Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines took me the better part of a year because of some issues I had with it. And then Clive Barker took me, a couple of months, maybe a little more than that. So I feel like it's been long enough, let's get back into Amnesia. And also, a good reason for picking this game is it's the opposite of what I've been playing recently. This is a horror game, much like Clive Barker's Undying and much like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, but there's hardly any action. This is, I don't want to call it a walking simulator, but there's no weapons. I'm not running around with magic and guns and special abilities and things like that. It's very similar to the first Amnesia game, where we're gonna have to run, hide, or die. Basically, there's no way to fight back against the monsters. If you've not seen this game played, maybe you've at least heard of it. It doesn't have the greatest reputation. Most people consider it to be the weakest of the Amnesia series, if not the weakest of all of Frictional Games releases. And I'd have to probably agree with them. I wouldn't be able to argue that. It probably is the weakest of all their releases. But I will also say that this game is, slagged off or whatever, a bit harder than it should be. I think this is, at worst, a decent game, and at best, a good game. So a lot of people want to give it mixed reviews. Like, you'll probably see that on Steam if you give it a try, mixed reviews, maybe even bad reviews. But if I were to rate this game, I should mention I've played through this before, but if I were to rate this game, I'd probably give it at worst a 6 and at best about a 7.5. So definitely worth the time to play. I mean, part of the weakness with it is that Frictional Games was not the sole developer on this game. The Chinese Room was. You may know them from their games such as Dear Esther, or Everyone's Gone to the Rapture, kind of walking simulator-like games. Games that are basically focused on looking good and having a good story. Also, they're working on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 now, which that'll be their first time doing a game like that, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, just Frictional not being the main developer behind this game, I think probably hurt it a bit. I'm almost positive they provided the Chinese room with assets and tools to use, while also letting the Chinese room kind of create their own stuff here too, using the assets. But yeah, I mean, they're trying to make a game in the, I guess, quote-unquote Amnesia world or Amnesia universe. It's always really hard to do that. I don't, blame the Chinese room for making what they did or for, making arguably the worst game in the series. Even though it's still fine, it's still good. But yeah, this game was not a smooth ride, and ever since this game was released, if you've noticed all the other Frictional Games releases, they've done everything themselves now. Like, they haven't, sourced out to another studio. The reason they did it with this game, by the way, is because Frictional wanted to focus on the game Soma, which I will be playing on my channel at some point in the distant future, I would say. I've got no plans to play that anytime soon. But yeah, that's a little history about the game. I've talked for a long time. How about we start playing this thing? How about it? Start new game. Yes, start new game. Here we go. Looks great in that screen, by the way, right there. He who makes a beast of himself removes himself from the pain of being human. Dr. Samuel Johnson.
Daddy, please don't kill me.
Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Kind of a weird name. Oh, I see the little reticle. I'm in control. Apparently I'm a bit woozy. Oh god. Really woozy. So here's a good first question. Why am I sleeping? Oh, there we go. I left the hints on. I want this to be as authentic of an experience as possible. Hold down left mouse, move the mouse in order to move the door, press right mouse to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. Why do you sleep in a bed that's got a cage around it? Is that normal? I don't know. Yeah, what was going on in that opening sequence? Bunch of lightning, a big noisy machine. I mean, thank goodness I have the volume at 1. Would have blown all your ears out. So yeah, this is a great looking game. Obviously it looks very much like Amnesia the Dark Descent. One thing you'll notice about this game, though, is you can't grab as much stuff. Like in Amnesia the Dark Descent, you could totally grab this pot and just throw it. I can grab this chair, I guess. Hold down R. Yeah, R for rotate and move the mouse to rotate the object. Okay, yeah. I'm not really going to need to use that stuff. I can't open any of these drawers. If you can't tell, there's this weird locking mechanism over them, and that's the case for a lot of the drawers in this game. I don't know why that's a thing. I can't pick up these wine glasses or this lamp. The Chinese room, I think, tried to really simplify the experience, make it a bit more focused, but it's a little weird. But oh, we can grab a chair, I guess. I don't know. Also, there are lamps you can turn on. That's great. I do love that about this game. Drawers you can open. Can't pick up the books, but I can open the drawer. Yeah. Whoops. Is that right? Yeah, I can shove that with R. Yep, okay. But the lamps are great. It means you're not always reliant on a lantern the whole time, which I actually really like that. And it's more realistic, especially for this time period. It would make no sense to just be carrying a lantern around or lighting shit. Oh. Pig head. Get used to seeing those. Or pig mask. I don't know what that is, really. Can't pick up the candle, of course. Alright, we got a note here. The notes glow. And there is no guy named Daniel reading the notes, so I'm going to read them myself. June 24th, 1899. Wow, we're getting close to the turn of the century. In my dreams, I see a man, dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. What came from the heart lubricated us, it crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The fetid heat of the jungle, mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds, the blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there is something alive there. A rat, a damn rat gnawing through my brains, eating its way out into the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about there, buddy, whoever you are. Okay. Again, why is there a cage around the bed? That's so weird. Is that something that was done in 1899? I don't even know. Now, we did hear our children say, "Daddy, Daddy," and,
Daddy, Daddy, find us!
speak of the devil. A note has been added to the journal. J, for quick access to your notes, press M. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. M for memo, I'm guessing. Found documents, there's that. My journal. A fever dream. I wake alone to a house in silence. That missing sound of children playing is like a dark and fecund sepulchre? Sepulchre? Don't know how to say that. Beckoning me to begin a descent to the loam where surely only bodies may be found. No matter, my children call and I shall answer. I will find them. Again, very weird, right? Go to the memo. Oh. That's so weird, okay. Trying to remember this game. It's been a long time since I've played it. Maybe that is the memo. Instead of just like, find your children, it says, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to talk my thoughts out loud and then find my children. So this is another thing the game does. It leaves places open that it wants you to go. So that door's open. This door's open over here. Etc., etc. Okay.
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
Okay. Is that his wife, I'm guessing? And he has 2 sons, Edwin and Enoch. She only lived long enough to see one of them. It's pretty dark. And that's what these games are all about. That's weird that... So this is his wife's room? I am confused. Unless that other room was the kids' room, and this is actually their room. Another pig head. That one looks a little, angrier this time. Say head, it's a mask, obviously. These lights are on. I could shut them off if I wanted to, but why would I do that? Light is great, especially in dark places. Again, more spilled wine. Oh. I don't know. Now that's creepy. That's very creepy. Because that was right here. And now it's on that chair. That is really weird. Nice touch by the game. Oh my gosh. Now there's this one. Did I see that one earlier? I don't know. This game's going to do stuff like that. It's going to play with our minds. Looks like that's probably where I want to go. That looks like it goes upstairs. Really big, nice house though, huh? Wouldn't you love to live here as long as it wasn't creepy? Uh-oh. Interesting memory. Nice bathroom, though, just like a raised tub. That's kind of weird that there's a window there. I don't know. Oh, we got some dentures in there. Somebody's missing some teeth. Probably my guy. Alright. Also, this is a game that kind of saves automatically as you make progress, and we're going to have to just figure out good places to save, because it's not going to be like, oh, end of a chapter or whatever, at least as far as I remember. Oh man, the attic. This will be great.
Papa, this way.
Why are you playing in the attic of all places? Oh shit. That's kind of creepy, right? So will this toss something? Oh yeah, it will. That's right. Q and E. Sorry, I don't mean to do things that might give you motion sickness, but that's how I lean. Which will become important eventually. Creepy. Creepy. Another chair. Again, locked wardrobes. That's weird, I can't get in there. Wow. There's all of a sudden no door there. Oh my gosh. I already know I'm gonna miss stuff like that. You guys might catch it and maybe tell me in the comments or something, but yeah, what the heck, man? Why did my guy think there was a door there and there's not? Or maybe there still is and he's going crazy? Boy, do I really want to go up to the attic. I mean, that's an old attic entrance right there, by the way. Well, let's not do that. That's weird. Attics and nurseries, but they slept in the attic when they were babes in arms, and perhaps they have hidden there now? I remember I insisted upon it midway between my bedroom and my office. So they wanted to hang out in the attic, really? Oh wow, there's dust coming down. Well, there's somebody up there then. Oh yeah, ow. My guy's a bright lad. Still don't know his name, right?
There's a bad man coming.
What are you talking about? There's a bad man coming. Me? Pig mask. Oh, wow. Why do you have to do that, game? There's somebody running around. Hint, you've picked up the lantern. It can be turned on by pressing F for flashlight, I guess, and used to find your way through dark areas. Be careful not to attract unwanted attention with the beam. Yeah, that's right. It is just a lantern. There's no oil with it. You just turn it on or off. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Kinda nice. Another pig mask. The pig masks are also kind of like a guidance symbol in this game. So if you kind of don't know where to go, look for the pig mask. Those things are still rocking. That's weird. Oh, these tools look similar to the ones we saw. Oh yeah, even this box in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This is weird. Toy area, a little bear. Oh yeah, it's letting me pick up the bear. Yay, Teddy. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 11th, 1899. Daddy says there won't be a Christmas this year. He is much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He is ever so busy. He is gone for work before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. We gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing and hit it with a rolling pin. Later we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffling about. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again. Interesting. What a jerk nanny. Just gonna beat the poor bird with the broken wing? What an uncaring person. Alright, we gotta get over there. Well, I'm guessing we can probably move this. There we go. This is so weird that you just let your kids hang out in that.
We're hiding, Daddy.
Oh yeah, hold down left mouse while moving W, S, A, and D, right. Oh, to push or pull heavy objects such as storage boxes, press right mouse for a strong push. Again, just like closing things. What the hell? You are hiding. Another pig mask. Can't touch it. Let's go in there. No, I just have to push it. That's right. Space bar is jump, even though the game has not told me that. Am I going to see anything if I look through here? I might have already missed it if there was something. Well, it looks like we're through the other part of the house. Guess this is the nice part of the attic. Nails. Why are there nails in here? Okay, still hear music. Cribs are no longer moving. Weird crying, okay. Now here's what a normal room should look like. There's no cage around this bed. I heard those footsteps. I couldn't tell where they were coming from, but I heard them. Nothing there. Ooh. February 14th of 1899. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them. Biting back the temptation to box his ears for the impudence, I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I have told the children, truly this will be an extraordinary adventure. If those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict, it will be merely the first of many. So that first note that we found was June of 1899. This is even before that. Ruins. So is this guy an archaeologist? I mean, he seems like he could be super wealthy. Weird spot. Oh, I thought that was a pillow. I was like, weird spot for a pillow. Sounds like thunder and lightning outside, huh? Good Lord. This place is locked up tighter than a drum. Forget what that's from. Some video game. Oh. Okay. Some video game or TV show or movie I've seen. Oh, spooky piano. Now this is interesting. Why all these paintings look reasonably normal for someone to have, and there's this painting with a pig wearing a suit. Why? I believe you're supposed to play these.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful tomato wheels. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
Concerns. Sorry if I kind of jerked up there suddenly, but I bumped my mouse. Well, that looks like a potential ruin. Hispania? Okay, so Spain, Granada. Interesting, yeah, it definitely looks like Spain and maybe Portugal. Yeah, this guy could be an archaeologist. Why am I hearing the piano, by the way? Ooh. That was loud, right? I mean, that could have been a player piano. Royal Portsmouth. Oh my. Oh, that was a little startling. Kind of makes me glad I've got the volume as low as I do. Again, just so you can actually hear my voice. Yep, this seems like something wealthy people would do. Pig mask. Why is this gun sideways? Can I bump it? It's funny that it's on top of that bust. Alright. Through the door we go. Again, this game very focused. They don't want you exploring these doors, only the ones that are open. Okay.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Okay. Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us. Oh. November 7th, 1898. Wow, we're going even further back into the past. The bank is refusing credit. The ignorant swine. I sit alone at night and weep, once the children and servants are safely asleep when they cannot hear me. My darling, how I need you now. They say I have squandered my fortune, that my investment in these latest machines has ruined the family name. What, that I was to remain a local butcher? What are these 2 arms compared to the multitude that can be implied without pay, without tire, by adapting the mechanisms we find in the looms and the mills? But if the bank has its way, it will all come to nothing. If they come for the house, I swear I will kill them. I will kill them all. I will take my rifle. My rifle. So he's writing a letter to his dead wife, I'm guessing. I will take my rifle. I got a memo. The weeping rooms, where once we sat to weep Lily's passing, under weapons that cannot slay the angels, to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald, where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered those secret places and taken refuge there. What? Can't open the clocks anymore. Alright, well, we've got one hint. And that hint is my rifle. Yep, oh, I guess there's scratches there too. Oh, something happened. Oh. Ooh. Creepy, right? Oh my god. My sons! I must follow them. That was creepy, though. I don't want to. Alright, so we just shut the way in. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I guess we could have kind of chased after them. If you don't like jump scares very much, there aren't really that many of those in this game. Like, nothing's gonna pop up and scare me in a window like that. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. Wow, this isn't a painting, it's a magic mirror. Oh my god, there's a pig head on my desk. Pig mask. What's this? Clockwork in the soul, undated. Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. Better the intestinal canal, like a tapeworm, already hosting intrusion and the breed. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filaments sewn to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward, will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting, resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subjects still require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn it. Damn this wretched soul. If only it were clockwork. Bro, you're kind of messed up. I wonder who wrote that. I kind of get the feeling my protagonist wrote that, but we'll see. Oh. What in the world? Pig mask. Oh my gosh. He did watch his own wife bathe, I assume, but it's his wife. What is this? Rasputin? I don't know. This is so messed up on so many levels. Oh, I don't like it.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Sure. What the heck, man? Oh yeah, okay. I'm assuming this is gonna bust this open. Absolutely is. Okay, my kids ran down this hall. That's crazy, it just like slots in perfectly. They ran this way though, like there's nowhere for them to go except towards me. Oh, jeez. Earthquakes again. Okay. Well, that door's kind of glowing. I guess I gotta go there. This picture has been in like 3 places in this house. I like it because it's got a dog in it, but seriously. Maybe something different? In Lily's honor... And that's interesting. It showed a house, and I believe in the loading screens it shows you what part of the game you're in. So I am at the house part of the game. That will make more sense later, I promise. Why is it so creepy in here? I don't want to run. Might have to. Guess I can kite whatever I need to around these stairs. Oh. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 3rd, 1899. Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They are often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyway. What do you want to bet they're hearing? Daddy back there moving around. Sorry for a little bit of hitching up there. Game doesn't want to load this room very well. Excuse me. Again, not really very much for me. Oh, yep, here's these again, these pictures. Not really much for me to do.
Papa, come and see.
Sure. Come see about me. Before I go that way, I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Oh, that's a great shot right there. What is that guy doing? It's like, bro, you can just move the lid up and climb out. Maybe he can't. Maybe the other coffin's too heavy. Anyway. This is a really cool painting. Whether it's based on a real one or not, I don't know. Oh, for God's sake. Grand Hall. That voice on the telephone, he speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him. Like a twin pulled away from the other at birth, I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man, grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me, I know, there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark, if I can only find the entrances. Oh boy, so we're going to be going down? Is that what this is? Is that what this means? Excuse me. This is what happens. Yeah, I hear you, you little shit. So what happens when you play games not long after eating dinner? Another piano. This is definitely a rich person. Oh man, this is such a creepy photo, and I don't know if it's actually real or not. But I've seen that before, probably in Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and it's just creepy. Can I actually leave? Guess not. Really don't need this on, do I? I guess it is kind of dark. I'll leave it on for all your sakes. Well, that's open. Look at this. This is such a cool room. If I owned a mansion... What is with the wine spilled everywhere? If I owned a mansion, I would absolutely have a room like this. It's very cool.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, sir. I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Okay. Pig mask, of course. I can grab the billiard balls. I don't really want to do that. Jesus. I don't know if I should go down there. Let's go this way, I guess? I don't know. Oh, jeez. That startled me.
Manus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Manus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Manus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
I don't know if I believe you, sir, because I saw my children running around already. Oh boy. Oh, this is outside. First time outside in an Amnesia game. Well, I guess our name is Manus. Manus. That'd be kind of cool if it was my first name. It might be my last name, though. Oh boy. The fuck? Yeah, I don't even want to know what the hell that was. Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. What a dining room, huh? There's that creepy ass photo again. Okay, I see where I am now. What if that's a Stradivarius? Probably is, but I don't know how to tell. Ooh, piggy. Oh, music notes. Dieses Herz. Schlaf, mein Kind, schlaf. Dein Herz schlägt unter meiner Hand, und ich wiege dich. In diesen offenen Wunden mein dieses Herz. Sanft weiter durch mich, und dein Herz gehört mir, und ich wiege dich. In dieser werdenden Liebe dieses Herz. Traum dieser heilige Wunde wird bluten, und die Engel trauern, nur dich schlafen zu sehen. Mein Kind, schlaf und ich werde dich wiegen. So, I am learning German. I have been for a few years, plus I took it in high school. So I think I did okay there. I'll translate as much of this as I can. I don't know what Herz means. Dieses is this, or these. Schlaf is sleep. I'll just do this. Sleep, my child, sleep. Your Herz. Schlägt, I don't know what schlägt is. Into my hands. I think that's into. And I don't know what Vega is, and I something you. In these öffnen, that's not open. Wunden mine, so my. I don't know öffnen or wunden. Öffnen, without the e there, is open, so I don't know what offenen. These, whatever. Sanft weiter durch mich, me. And your Herz hears me. And I something you. In these Verdenden, don't know what that is. Love, Liebe. These, whatever. Traum, this. Heilige Wunde, don't know. Weird Bluten, don't know. And the angle. Trauern, is that travel? No, I don't know what Trauern is. Only dich, if you, maybe. Sleep to see. That's weird. Only of you sleep to see. See the sleep? I don't know. My child, sleep, and I. Werde dich vegan. Yeah. My German is not great yet, obviously. But I could make out maybe about half of that. Maybe 40% of it. So it makes me feel okay. Google Translate, which I'm not going to do while I'm playing a game. Okay. Oh boy. I don't like the look of this hallway, I really don't. Da-da-da, oh jeez. Da-da-da-da. This is what I thought. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, that actually really, really startled me. Oh my god, that really startled me. Whew. It was a very odd movement, I didn't like it. Is this the billiard room? Yeah, okay, I know where I'm at now. Sweet. Well, let's do this first. This is the first place we came to. Explore this side. Oh, another note. December 20th of 1899. I am to have a visitor, the distinguished Professor A. He has come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club, but I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Kipper, he was often called to pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs, and now he comes to me to doff and wheedle and my dear sir, and but you must still grieve, and perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse? That would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the tripery, see whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsily vivisected whores, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of his golden age. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. I don't like how that sounds. Really don't like how that sounds. Can't open that. Bathroom. on bears and bathtubs, and after the party she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite the magician. My darling Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers." Well, we know where the trophy room was, right? Do we pull that? Oh, there we go. The old painting. Very nice. Wow, there is a lot of blood back here. Well, blood or wine, I mean, I don't really know. I hope it's wine. That's interesting. There's somebody in there. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Whoa. Now this is very cool. This is your first preview of the amazing architecture that is underneath the house, or underneath the city, as was said in one of those notes. Oh, that is weird. So that is blood. Bodies are being dumped down there. What the heck, man? Hold down left mouse and do a circular motion with the mouse to turn the wheel. The wheel will turn the same direction as you rotate. Righty-tighty. Hell yeah. Turned on some lights. I mean, that's probably good. Probably a good thing. Well, whoever was in there is gone. That's a little worrying because I kind of need to go out. God, I don't like this. No one will ever know that I was in there. Blinking lights. What the fuck? Okay, that's really interesting. That didn't startle me as much this time, but that was very similar to the thing that startled me earlier.
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
I don't know, Manus. I don't know. Whoops, I bumped it. That is so weird. That was not a human, that was a creature. I thought it was somebody wearing like just shitty old clothes at first, but I think that was just a weird creature. Old Sally in the doll's cottager. Oh, she come a snuffling by night round ye door, with her pretty apron right down to the hoof. And her ringlets are fair, and her eyes china blue, like a half-buried hand in the wintry snow, oh, like a hand in the wintry snow. And she'll beg you for apples through the window ajar, her face be all hidden, but her eyes shine aflame. And though you'll be tempted, her bosom so fair, she'll snatch you and catch you and eat out your heart, oh, she'll catch you and eat out your heart. So look to your manners come the eve of the year, lest Sally comes calling for apples, my dear, and know that some doors ne'er should open wide. Take heed of your father and keep safe inside. Disobedient children make Sally her piezo, and warm Sally's beastly insides. Okay. You know what's funny? That kind of sounds like a poem that Sam Gamgee from The Lord of the Rings would have come up with and sung to the Fellowship while they were out traveling about. Just some weird joking rhyme, although that one was a little morbid, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, let's follow this weird creature that's bleeding. That's weird. The blood goes out here. But the creature obviously didn't go out that way. Well, we'll go out here. I saw the creature go way down the hall. Can I open this? Wow, I totally can. Not there's really a reason to be doing that. Yeah, look at me on these fancy hunting expeditions. You know that was me. So what do we own here? We killed a hawk. I don't know what that is. An anteater. Giant anteater. Shot April 12th, 1892. Hippopotamus shot September 15th, 1896. Jaguar shot whenever the hell he shot it. That's terrifying. Grizzly bear. Shot June 6th, 1898. Tarantula. Can't open that. Can I open this, by the way? Okay. Looks like I can move this bear. I'll leave it open. Of course, another mechanical looking area. Oh, we're just on the other side. Makes sense. Look at all these machines. Look at all these machines for pigs. Alright, nothing here. I guess we will go ahead and do this then. There's the other lights. Interesting. Wonder how this is supposed to open. It looks like we should be able to just walk right across, but oh well. There we go. It's like we were never there. Oh boy. Don't know what that was. I think if I do remember correctly, you don't really have to deal with enemies, well, too much in this game at all. But you especially don't have to deal with them for a while. Which, I'll take. I didn't realize there were these lamps over here. Gotta brighten this place up. Man, I'm still a little on edge. Something about just the look of this game. That's one thing the Chinese room does well. They make their games legitimately look scary. Okay, I think I know where I need to go now, actually. Those gates were shut in a certain way. I believe they're opened in the other way now. Yes. And now we can go this way.
I am off to market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
Wow. Nice play on words of this little piggy went to market. I don't want to leave this open. I want to keep myself locked away from that house. Oh, great. Well, at least I know I'm going the right way. Pig masks. Oh, now these are open? What the heck? So weird.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
Oh, my kids. Cool. A curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards, delighted in their discovery. Very well, it seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. I love how excited he sounds, even though this is so weird looking. Okay. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. Oh boy. Still going the right way. Surprise, surprise. Oh, that's a door. It's like, what the? That's the weirdest door ever. Wow, so I'm outside of my mansion. That's cool. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what that sound was. It sounded quite far off. Kind of sounded like an alarm, but also like a pig. Can't get into there. A little creepy, huh? Well, wouldn't you know it, there's a gate. This looks like, yeah, industrial England in the turn of the century, or around the turn of the century. I guess I'm going down.
Papa, we found an egg. A stone egg.
Oh, a stone egg? Bully. Bully indeed, children, bully. Can't get in there. Oh boy. Hear noises? Oh shit. I definitely did hear noises. Against the right, all the world is an egg, he reasoned. We will grow hands now. Ooh, and I got a trophy called the teeth. That signifies like a new chapter, I think. Alright, and with that I think it's a good place to stop. Hopefully that gave you a good idea of what this game's going to be like. Hopefully you like it so far, like the look of it. If you're not into action, yeah, you're probably not going to like this playthrough. But, you know, I love games like this, and it's nice to change things up every now and then. Yeah, we're going to try and do things chapter by chapter. I think that's going to be best. I don't know how long each quote-unquote chapter is in this game. We kind of did like the little opening and then the following chapter, the house chapter, this time. So we'll see. We might do a chapter a video. We might do 2 chapters a video. Just kind of depends on how long they are. This isn't a very long game, though. It shouldn't take me more than, oh, I don't know, a month, month and a half to get through. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked this, and if so, I hope to see you again in the next installment. For now, this has been Spooky Matt. Bye for now, everyone.